I'm just gonna up. Oh, no.
Some tests here. Check, am I good?
Yeah, you're good. What's up, Angela? I just clicked on it. Did you say something, James?
No, never mind. I'm good. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Of course.
I don't know anything bombastic, but we'll see. How much you want to bet that there's going to be farming games in this?
I doubt it.
Either a bunch of farming games or space games.
Well, I don't know.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
2D remake.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Hello, Joseph.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that.
Oh, really? You mentioned that.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for
All
more
the Dragon
information
Quest
in the future.
games are like the same, bro. I swear.
Okay, let's see the first.
Hello,
Nintendo.
John.
Escape from dire straits.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
That's a problem.
Mm.
Going to.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a
Date.
sophisticated AI
So
called
close to
Iva
like Dante.
embedded in his left eye.
Definitely correct.
Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews
Escape
to
game,
investigate Iris's whereabouts.
Okay.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in
Imagine
reality
you look
and
up a
dreams
Watson and you
to
figure out
rescue
that
Iris.
number thing already.
No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
Huh.
unleash the supernatural.
Okay.
Okay.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns
We're already off to a
with
good start
remastered
on this
HD
directory.
graphics
I'm
and
good.
enhanced gameplay.
Better for me to sleep, I'm not gonna lie.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
It's like Pokemon.
Work with your
Oh,
team to
gee.
strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Really?
Consume darkness.
See?
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spiritual stranger? More than a mysterious,
Looks like
maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
It sounds like Pac-Man.
Luckily, the creatures
It is
inhabiting this
Pac-Man, bro.
world can prove
Wow.
hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Sup, Skipper?
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
Yeah, be honest, who has already seen the direct and who hasn't? If you already have, don't put spoilers. I'm curious who here already has seen the direct.
And devour enemies to survive.
In case if you're joining us, me and Pug has been spoiler-free here, so...
With me avoiding Instagram and Twitter and Discord servers I'm in,
Just avoid the internet, Pug. That's all you gotta do.
I was trying my best to do that today.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo
Patapon,
Switch.
bro, they look like a bunch of unknowns. They look like a bunch of
Play your
unknown
drum to the beat
Pokemons.
and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata Patapon advances them forward,
Pata, 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 pon.
while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack.
How am I supposed to remember this
And
stuff?
if you string together combos with good timing,
Can't we just have an attack
enter
button?
fever mode.
Like, why do there have to be like 4 buttons to do something?
From the horse-riding Kibapon.
All you gotta do is just keep attacking, right? Like, that's all you gotta do.
Joseph hasn't seen the direct today,
Hordes of fierce
so
foes.
he's coming in here spoiler free too.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
Really? The 11th of July?
Interesting.
Welcome to Zephyr-Town, a cozy place nestled
Farming.
in a windswept
Farming.
valley.
I don't think it's farming.
This is where your new life begins.
It's a farming game.
First cropping up on the Nintendo
I told
DS
you, it's
system,
farming.
this immersive farming life sim has no shortage of activities to get up
We're
to.
off to a great start.
You must be the new farmer. Tend to
Oh
your
my
farm,
god, it's farming.
caring for animals.
I told you. Now we just need the
sell
This
your
is
produce
this
and other wares at the
direct to be
town's weekly
farming, and
bazaar.
we are in a masterpiece of a
As bazaar
direct.
sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also
I
catch
guess
a
there's
notable
voice acting in this one.
To spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship
usually
if you
with
find
these
that
kind of-
special someone.
To be
Wedding, married,
Taking
what?
advantage of Zephyr-Town's windy conditions can
It's
make
like
travel
Tomodachi
and
Life.
other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm
Hello,
begins.
bro.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches
The
on
League
the
of Legends
Nintendo
on
Switch
Switch is a
system
joke,
August
yeah.
22nd.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
What could it be?
Nintendo. Forest, plants.
That's right, Prime 4 Beyond.
Yeah, this game. They did announce this, I think, the last direct. Samus is here? I didn't know. Where's Irsu Samus?
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree in its
More like
center.
viewers.
Yeah.
We gotta find the content and planet viewers.
In order to survive,
We gotta
Amy
find
escaped this planet
subscribers.
that she was unexpectedly transported to.
Bro, this looks like
Samus must
Halo.
scan stone figures
Look at
and
the
other
HUD
relics
on the
to
top,
carve
bro.
a path
It
forward.
looks like Halo.
She's not alone though. Abhorrent, alien
So
creatures
this
living
is
in
the
the
planet
jungle
where
are
chat
waiting to
resides.
strike.
And we gotta find the subscribers.
Planet viewers.
I'm telling you, man, the name is right there.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate
Psychic abilities, bro. What is this, Pokemon?
and to open doors.
They're literally giving Samus over here the same psychic abilities that a psychic Pokemon would have, bro.
Girl.
That shot is actually cool, I'm
These
not gonna lie.
powers bestowed upon Samus.
You can move stuff with your mind?
Wow.
English in a Metroid game?
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space.
This is not a Metroid game without that classic Metroid enemy.
No date yet?
We're going beyond. To infinity and beyond. That's a cool new suit, I won't know.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
So far, nothing too out there, I guess.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
No.
Once upon a
No.
time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest
What?
potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft
Disney
concoctions for
villains?
Disney villains.
Are you
Get to know
serious?
them in a to new light. Mix ingredients.
Is this like a bar before Disney villains all of a sudden? What kind of political game is this?
Including Ursula and
Yo, is Kronk from like Emperor's New Groove here or something? Is he here? I mean, technically he's a villain, right?
The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what
I
mischief
don't get the
might
point of
happen?
this game, bro.
Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Interesting. Later today.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Okay, this whole direct is nothing but magic.
Welcome to which
Now this is becoming a trend where we're just gonna have nothing but magic. We first had farming, then space, now we're dealing with like magic.
Fly on brooms and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with
Man, I
friends
don't
in
want
their
to play a
homes.
game where I go to class.
We already went past that.
Anybody would play games, bro, just to like get out of class. Why do we want to get in
Plus,
class?
up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this
Go
holiday.
to class. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Stardew Valley for some reason. But yeah.
Adventure and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
Really?
Can you uncover the
Okay,
secrets the
another
archipelago
magic
holds?
game.
Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot 'em up
Never heard of
games from
Gradius, so
across
I'm
the
gonna be
series.
honest.
Me neither.
Titles include Gradius,
I mean, this is like,
Salamander,
I don't know if it, I mean, it could be on the same level as like Space Invaders or Galaga or something, but I don't know.
Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and
Why would
launch
anybody
years.
play Gradius when they
Plus,
can play
take the helm in a
Mario?
brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Oh, wait. I
Gradius
think
Origins
maybe
launches on
that's
the
only a
Nintendo Switch
Japanese
system
exclusive
August 7th.
series. Maybe
Pre-orders
that's
begin
why.
later today on Nintendo
Maybe
eShop.
that's why I never heard about this.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat.
my God.
Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles,
all you do,
quirky
bro?
minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And
Celeste is
be on
in
the
here?
lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the
Oh, no,
Necro
the
Dancer.
Pizza
launches on
Tower,
Nintendo
I just
Switch
realized.
later today.
You can't just put Pizza Tower in a random game and call it a day, bro. You can't do that to me.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
What is this?
There are stores galore.
It's a rip-off
Design
to Hello
glasses
Kitty,
at the
bro.
eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
Oh, boy.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set
I
up
love
shop
the economy.
when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Yeah, many of this stuff is really coming in the summer, huh?
Okay, no, not this.
Yeah, I mean, they did put a whole presentation on this earlier, so yeah.
Welcome to
Z to
Pokemon
A.
Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
CA. So dumb.
You begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner
We're going
Pokemon.
by alphabets. We ran out of letters.
The
Yes,
setting
we
is
used
Metropolis.
Pokemon X and
That
Y.
also appeared in
Let's
the
go with
Pokemon X
ZA.
and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
Next thing you know, you know what I'm gonna call it? The next Pokemon in probably like 2028 or something, they're gonna be using like Greek like letters like Alpha or Beta. Lock it in.
Lumio City.
Making couple games like Scarlet and Violet? No, Pokemon Alpha and Beta.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some
Yeah,
of them
let's
can
catch
even be
those.
found on rare shops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night
I find it
falls,
funny how they're reusing this place from,
the city's
what was
aura
it they said, like,
transforms.
Pokemon
Highly skilled
X and Y.
trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await.
It's a battle royale, guys!
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Bro, just send in
During
Palkia, no,
battles,
he'll
using a
wipe
super
everything out.
effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega
Bro, you
Evolution,
can cheat the
some
system by
Pokemon
just
can power up
ambushing
even
them.
more.
That's crazy.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh, you...
Trainers
Why would I
reach the
want to go
top,
with rank
but
A?
set to
Rank
have a
Z
weak
sounds
rank.
better than rank A. It's like the X rank in Splatoon. You go from like, you know, you start with like C, and then you go B and A, and then like S and then X. Like, bro.
Waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Guys, how much you want to
Hey,
bet that game is
Spike.
going to be broken
Lumio
like
City, where the game is
freaking
set, the
oh,
aura transforms between
Pokemon's
day
Legend
and night.
ZA,
It seems
looking
there are
like
even more
Scarlet
secrets
and
to
Violet.
uncover. Please be on the
It's such
lookout
gonna be
for more
glitchy
information
mess.
in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh?
Hello there.
Oh,
What the?
The
wait.
game you're about to see
No.
doesn't
No!
have a big, epic story.
Oh,
Oh, but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm things.
it's Rhythm Haven, bro. It's
You
Rhythm.
wanna
No.
What?
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Oh,
It sounds easy,
I can't believe this.
but the timing is super tricky.
so long as I
Maybe
have the
you
little
could try
boop.
it in time to a rhythm.
Yo,
I
Kyle.
am stunned. I can't believe we have another Rhythm Haven game. Oh my lord.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
This is insane. I can't believe this.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Wow.
Wow.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Next year.
Great.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Bro, we have to wait a whole year for this, bro. Are you kidding?
We hope you're looking forward to it. Next,
It's gotta be on
we
the
have
Switch too,
news
bro.
about the use of digital games on your system.
What?
Please take a look.
Digital games?
Digital.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your
Introducing the
pardon.
virtual game card.
What?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
What about the digital games we already own? Would that be converted as well?
As virtual game cards
Possible.
on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system.
Oh, that actually makes things so much easier. I mean, you don't have to literally like transfer the data. You can easily just port it on
With
there.
virtual game cards,
Really?
you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication
makes
with your
things so
second system
simpler.
is required, but only the first time. You can also
Well.
lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system.
Does anybody
via
even
local
have a
wireless
family
when you
group
want to lend a
membership?
game.
I know I
Choose the
don't.
title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
I love how they're using me's by the way too.
And you're done. They can now play
The
on their own
me's just standing
system.
there.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Okay.
making digital games even easier to use.
I can
Virtual
lend
game
anybody
card.
my games and they come back.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems, as well
Yeah,
as
that
the
is true,
Nintendo Switch
Skipper.
2
This could be
systems.
useful when trying to transfer all our data
This
to the
feature
Switch
is
too.
planned to be added via a system update in
Yeah.
late April. Let's take a look at more
Late
Nintendo
April.
Switch games.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, what was that one game I just saw? High on Life?
High on Life, bro. Insane.
Wasn't that like on a
That's
different
actually
console?
insane. I was finally going to console, I guess. Dragon Ball Second will be amazing. I hope so, Spike. I mean, I hope that Nintendo really like I hope they give us the good details of the Switch 2. I hope no stone is left unturned. This is just the tip of the dinner table. No, this is the appetizer. The entree is going to be on April 2nd.
Uncover history once more. An
I think
HD
they're already showing
remaster of
games
Saga
like we've
Frontier
already
2 is
know they
venturing
have
onto
announced a
Nintendo
long
Switch.
time ago.
Meet Gus
I believe they're
the
showing the
Wonderland
dates because
and
maybe
win
some
the
of them I don't
explorer.
think I remember
Two
having
heroes
specific
whose
dates.
fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Bro, another like Octopath Traveler lookalike, bro.
Experience the original story, along with brand new events that
There's like
expand
so
the
many
vibrant
games
world
that
of
are like this,
Solitaire.
bro. They have like these 2D characters in these 3D settings, bro.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
Actually crazy. You can somehow
What
just
histories
transfer
will you
stats.
uncover through the ages?
Would we all love an old 2014 Nintendo game on the first and second Switches?
And in 2014.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful
Trying to think of
journeys
what could
across
be
this
up
series
for
of
grabs
beautiful
from
puzzle
2014.
games.
That could be on the
Wonders through
Switch 2.
isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate.
I don't know.
Optical illusions to discover.
Because either a good chunk of them has already either been remade or just like there's already like a successor like Smash Ultimate, for instance.
Forgiveness, while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument
I guess we can
Valley
only
2.
see. Maybe they can also
Guide
announce.
Row
Well,
and her
no, I
adventures
don't know if
through
they'll
motherhood
announce like Switch
as she
2
and her
games
child
at the same
unlock
time
the
of the
secrets of
presentation on
sacred
April 2nd.
geometry. Both games
Super
contain
Sluggers on the
all
Wii
their
was made.
additional
Yes.
features.
Yeah,
We
so
really need to make
was.
like a Mario baseball game, bro.
The
We've been
first two
stuck with Super
Monument
Slugger.
Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch.
It's been
April
long overdue.
15th.
Yeah.
Pre-orders begin later
That's been
today
stuck in the
on
Wii for like
Nintendo Shop.
15, 16 years at this point.
Yeah.
Help Noor on
It's
her
like
journey to
insanely long
restore
for
the
us to
world's
have like a
life in
third
Monument
baseball game
Valley
of Mario.
3.
Yep.
And I'm not counting the like I'm not counting like the Mario Superstars like thing on the 3DS because that's not like it's like a spin-off. Oh, Hot Shots.
Entry
Oh,
in the
this,
Everybody's Golf Series is
Hot Shots is
driving
good.
onto Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
bro, I can already tell that this golf game is definitely better than Super Rush. I hate to say it, but it's true.
And take your shot. Perform backspins. Side
Are
spins.
you sure about that? I mean, I would like Mario Baseball. Whatever happened to it with Strikers with Battle League happened.
In the
I get your argument there.
Compete
But I
in
mean-
tournaments and face off against a range of rivals
They-
to become the
I
ultimate
would
golfer.
think about what they did with Aces. You know, that tennis game is definitely
Your
good.
shots could get pulled into holes.
Strikers, yeah, that was an abomination.
Obstacles might pop. It's golf that's not
Super
quite
Rush is
par
like
for
a
the course.
mid version of like golf that they could have done a lot more better.
Or in online play.
I don't know. I mean, it's.
So just relax and get ready.
I'd rather. Here's what I'll say. I'd rather have a mid
lands on Nintendo
like
Switch
attempt
this year.
of a baseball game than none of a third one. The soccer portion was but baseball is lovely. Yeah, I mean,
Some of Marvel's greatest superheroes
problem
in a
with
fight against
problem with
evil.
Battle League is that it wasn't like
Heroes from the roster
as
of
amazing
15,
as like
including
Charged
the
or
likes of
like
the
even the
spectacular
original game
Spider-Man
on the
and
GameCube.
the ferocious Wolverine to
I mean,
take on
it's
the
not that hard. If
From
anything,
close
you know,
quarters
you take those
combatants to
mechanics
aerial
and put it
You
on
can
the
mix and match
Switch,
a variety
however.
of heroes
They
for
just
an
somehow made it
amazing array of
worse.
possibilities. And swap between your team of two at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
It's another beat 'em up Marvel like
The
beat 'em
battle
up
for
like
the fate of
arcade
the
style
Marvel
game.
Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Cool.
Cool.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Really?
Please take a look.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
this is it.
The last game announcement.
Animal Crossing?
No, it can't be. Maze?
No.
No, 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 this can't be.
No, no, no.
No.
Are you
No.
kidding me?
Refreshing.
No, please don't.
No way.
No.
Bro.
No. They can't throw this at
Happy
us.
Life 2?
Download that tonight. Living the dream.
Oh,
Bro, living the dream. Oh my.
oh my god. Next year. Oh. Oh.
Next year? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
Why not this year?
Did you want
Oh,
to
bro.
call?
What the f-
Glad that was only a dream.
And that was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first
I
new
can't
entry
believe
in the
it.
series
Bro.
in over 10 years. In the trailer,
Over 10
we saw
years?
new characters
Even
living
they
on an
mentioned
island
how
out
long
at
the first game we
What
stuck
kinds
with
of
on the
interactions
3DS for so long, bro. We're so
sea.
back.
You're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
Oh my gosh, dude. What an announcement.
Our final announcement is
Final?
a little different
What?
if it's not a game.
What?
Here's Mr.
Wait,
Miyamoto
what?
to
What?
introduce it.
What?
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Miyamoto?
Thank you
What?
for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And
Yes.
now, these
Yeah.
presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel
Okay.
based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Okay.
Really?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Oh.
Oh.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Oh, that's cool.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Next Wednesday, mark your
Yeah.
calendars.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Oh.
Oh, we can actually download it now?
Anyone with
Oh,
a
yeah.
Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for
Wow.
watching.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. What is wow? Oh my god. Wow. That is interesting.
That, I can't believe it, man. What do I say?
Just
Okay, let's digest what we've witnessed here. First off, let's see. I guess if we go in order, I think virtual game card. That is pretty cool. That's definitely going to be very helpful in terms of transferring data from one Switch to another, especially with the Switch 2 coming out later this year. Rhythm Heaven, Groove, and Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I cannot believe that. That's actually crazy. Especially Tomodachi Life. I really hope they don't mess up Tomodachi Life. I really hope they don't.
it doesn't look like they messed it up in that trailer.
We need to get a closer look on Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. We need to get a closer look on that. Because that one... I wish there was like more info, man. We waited. How long has it been since like the first game came out?
2013.
14? Like 2013, 14, somewhere around there? Oh, dude. My lord, I can't believe it. Like, man, it's gotta be on the Switch too, I would only assume. If like, Rhythm Heaven Groove and Tomodachi Life Living the Dream are both coming out, like, next year in 2026, it's gotta be on the Switch too.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's just gotta
There's
be.
just no way, because if they spent that time just putting it out on the Switch 1, I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. Well, pretty... Let me see. Here's the thing. They kept the 3DS alive even after Switch 1 release. They can certainly do it again. Maybe. I mean, they could try to keep it hand on hand with the Switch 1 being alive around the same time the Switch 2 is out. But there's... Obviously, the Switch 1 can only go out for so long until eventually it get taken over by the Switch 2. Probably during the early days of when the Switch 2 releases and launches, there's definitely going to be a good chunk of people that's stuck with the Switch 1. But I'm pretty sure once everybody's finally, manages to get a Switch 2, I don't know. I mean, not many games I'm excited about. I mean, you're not wrong, Douchey. I didn't expect much either, except Tomodachi Life as a cool spin. I thought that they would at least Switch 2 Direct. Rhythm Heaven Groove, that's another banger. Also, like it even matters. Switch 2 is backwards compatible, so why make Switch 1 exclusives? Yeah, those who can't get Switch 2, yeah, but still. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like, I think when they mentioned the virtual game card thing, that's like, they mentioned like late April, all the Switch 1 like systems are going to have that like system update. And this will definitely be before the Switch 2 will come out. I'm only assume it'll come out maybe like, I don't know, fall of this year, like September would be a reasonable date maybe, or later. But they're definitely getting prepared for like, having the tools to like transfer data smoothly, I guess, from Switch 1 to Switch 2. Especially with the virtual game card for digital games, that'll definitely, make things a lot easier. I guess the only thing we got to worry about now is Switch 2 Direct next Wednesday. My only hope for that is that, I would like it if the Switch 2 has like in the system like games, like how in the 3DS, for instance, there was like Face Raiders or like the AR games or something like in there. So, I mean, it would be cool if the Switch 2 has something like that. Whatever. Let's see. Tomodachi Life is huge. I know a lot have been waiting. Yeah. I was one of them. I've been probably hoping for it for maybe like 4 or 5 years, maybe. Maybe sometime during the Switch, maybe. Because it's like, you gotta think about it. We have Miitopia on the Switch. And if they can bring the feature of, if they can bring that whole, like, I'm trying to think, the creativity, like, making of faces, like in Miitopia, of all those Miis, into Tomodachi Life, bro, it's game over. It's like, that would be insane. We can, like, literally create Miis just like the characters that we want it to go. It'll be insane. Let me see, Skipper, Splatoon 4, Jake, no one's ready. I don't know if they'll do Splatoon 4. I mean, they might, and they could. It's the same situation where it's, it's like, I'd rather wait and see until it's actually announced, but otherwise, I don't know. I mean, look at the span that Splatoon 2 lasted. The Splatoon 2 lasted from, like, 2017 up until 2022, I think. That game lasted 5 years. Like, Splatoon 1 went from, like, 2015 to 2017. And then Splatoon 2 went from 2017 to 2022. And here we are with Splatoon 3 from 2022 here to 2025. I mean, it'll be insane if some of Splatoon 3 goes beyond that. I mean, it might, but if they're even going to make a Splatoon 4, I mean, it's just going to be like another Splatoon 3, like game, something like that. Volcanic Invasion looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I've never played Tomodachi Life on the 3DS before, so this is going to be new for me. Really? That's actually surprising, Joseph. I mean, you know what? I mean, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is probably going to be different than what the original is. Maybe not much, but I don't know. The main thing I noticed about Tomodachi, where was the apartment building? Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, it's not like apartments anymore. We got like little tiny houses, like Animal Crossing style houses. I mean, as I've looked through it, I think it's like there was the Me News Network that's coming back. There was the interior shop, I believe that's coming back. The clothing shop, I believe the pawn shop there, the food markets. There was another place, like in between the pawn shop, supposedly in the food market, is another place that I don't, like, I think that's new. So that seems interesting to me. Then the little red building, I think that's like the cafe. So, I don't know. There's a lot of questions left to be, answered in terms of what Tomodachi Life Living the Dream will have, so we'll see. I was shocked Metroid Prime 4 wasn't the last trailer, because that's the biggest game of this direct. I mean, they kind of announced it, like, in another direct before this. We knew it was in existence, but they just gave more details of it. Usually, if it's the last trailer of a direct, that's usually, like, a bombastic, like, new announcement. So, like, Tomodachi Life, yeah, like, that sucker definitely deserved to be the last one announced, because, man, I'm pretty sure anybody that's been praying for a Tomodachi Life 2 or a remake or something on the Switch, it's definitely going crazy right now. I mean, I'm hyped for it. I can't believe it. Oh god, wait. Animal Crossing fans just gonna make Tomodachi Living the Dream look like New Horizons forever. You're not wrong. It might happen. Who knows? We'll just have to see what Tomodachi Life Living the Dream has to offer compared to Animal Crossing New Horizons. So, we can always see. I mean, if you can really customize that much like you can on Animal Crossing, that would be something. But if it's like in a similar style like in the first game where it's like, you have a look-alike me, and then you can put anybody in. And then, I think, come to think of it, there wasn't an apartment building, but also there wasn't a town hall, I don't think. If you remember, town hall, that's how you, like, add in me's. So, they might be changing the buildings on different purposes. I don't know. It'll be, again, lots of questions to be answered, I guess, hopefully in another trailer of the Living a Dream game that hopefully Nintendo can answer hopefully soon. I would like it.
Yeah.
Nintendo today is cool. Yeah, another thing about Nintendo today, that is awesome. You know what? Maybe for once we can probably learn ahead of time of when directs will probably be announced rather than the last second. And I could probably get notified for it, so I won't forget. Because more times than should have not happened, I've forgotten that directs happened because all of a sudden they announced it the day before it would happen. And what do you know? It slips my mind. I swear, man, it's like they always announce it like a day or so, like day or two before the actual like presentation, and it's like crazy. I bet about we're getting a title for the new Mario Kart game for Direct for the Switch 2. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, my only assumption for the Switch 2 Direct next Wednesday is that it's just going to be mainly on the system. They could somehow shed on some little detail or light on that new Mario Kart game that they presented when they, announced this system. I mean, we'll see. I mean, what else? They just stopped revealing the directs on Twitter and whatnot. They only reveal it on their app. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Is that true? Ain't no way. I mean, they gotta put it on Twitter anyway. I mean, they gotta still spread the word out. They can't just put it on the app, exclusively on the app. It's like the same thing where, like, the NSO app, where, like, they're the voice message app, feature in this thing. Like, no one uses that because that's so buggy. You can rather use Discord because it's more better as a feature to, like, voice chat. I'm just hoping there will be a demo for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
That would be a banger of a demo. If they can do the same demo as they did with Miitopia, like on the Switch, like they did with Tomodachi Life, maybe Living the Dream, maybe, and it'll be one of the best demos ever. I'm still not into the new Pokemon games. It's the same thing. Me and you both, Doshi. I mean,
Doshi.
Both, I mean, it's like Doshi, not Doshi, whatever. It's Yoshi, but with a D. My bad. But yeah, it's the same thing, I swear. They just changed they just add a new color to the title and they just call it a new Pokemon game, bro. Look what happened with Scarlet and Violet. That was a glitchy mess. Kinda still is, but it's a mess. It was just a joke. You only get to know if you use their apps a little. Yeah, fair enough. I'm actually watching a friend play a fan-made Pokemon game that has fusion. It looks way better than any Pokemon game in the last decade. Like, they didn't even even shown wild battles. Well, I mean, this game, Legends Arceus... Legends... Pokemon Legends ZA. I kind of hate the ZA part, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's like, it's the play style of, like, Legends Arceus, which is infamous for, like, just, there's the Pokemon, you just battle right there, you don't need a little cutscene to get to, like, a battlefield or something like that. There you go, it's, like, free-flowing or something like that. So, that Pokemon fan-made game, that's interesting, so I guess whatever floats your boat. Usually fan-made games are better than mainline games. That's usually how the trend goes, but not always.
Well, considering, like, ending off the stream. So, yeah. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And we'll catch
I'm
you
looking at the
guys
Nintendo
later.
Today app, actually, and it's actually quite interesting. They really do have the dates here. Let me see. It's called Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It has over 22,000 different fusions. Wow, that's actually insane. Last words, Tomodachi! Yes. Life. You forgot the word life after it. Bye, Pug.
Bye,
See you
chat.
Hold on. Did you end it?
No, it's still going.
Okay, I thought you ended it, my bad. One more thing before I guess we end this. If everybody's still here chat-wise. Nintendo Direct's Switch 2 Direct next Wednesday. 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Who's the guy talking? Oh, it's me, James. Hi, how you doing? How you doing, Doshi? I'm the funny guy that sometimes you see on Pug Izzy's videos.
Like the VR chat ones.
Yes, or maybe somewhere else. You'll find me at the. So yeah, I mean, if anything, before I guess we end stream, I thought I mentioned that timing for Switch 2 Direct next Wednesday. Is your last name Bond? No, but I know that I get a lot of nicknames. That's probably James Bond. It would make sense that way. Even my dad's may refer my nickname like that. So you're not the first mentioning that. Anyway, timing. Nintendo Switch 2 Direct next Wednesday. 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Time. Obviously, Pug here is too lazy to get up early, so...
Oh, shush it.
I mean, it's like 5:40-ish Eastern Time where I am, so it's like... This is like way after when the Direct was initially put out there, but... As always, we can do this again, just, spoiler-free, all that. So, I thought I mentioned the time because it does say on the app here, so that's kind of cool. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream comes out on my birthday next year. We'll get that for my birthday. I mean, that'll be incredible. I mean, you'll get it regardless, I'm sure, but that'll be a nice bonus on top. I really hope it's soon that we at least get more information on that game in particular. That right there, I hope we get more info. I really do hope. But it's going to take us probably, give or take 4 or 5 months until we'll get another Direct. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on that. Again, I only expect the Switch 2 Direct just being the system itself. I don't expect anything in terms of game announcements for that system itself, like exclusives for that system. I don't expect that at all. I only expect how this system functions, maybe, and just maybe how it looks in the operating it. So I swear, if it's the same way of how it operates, like a Switch OLED, I will kind of be upset. I would like it to be more than just a Switch OLED lookalike. Can you imagine what a Switch 2 OLED would look like? Just a bigger version of the Switch 2? It'll be like an iPad. And it could be possible. And then a Switch 2 Lite will look like a normal size of a Switch 1. But yeah, that's all I got on this. So this was a much better Direct than I initially thought, and I can only hope that we get the juicy content for Direct 2, the Switch 2. Yeah, anything else you want to say, Chad, I guess, is what you thought on this Direct or what to expect on the Switch 2? I'm curious on what you guys think. What about you, Pug? What do you think?
Well, the only thing that interested me was the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
That was the only thing that interested you?
Yeah.
What about the virtual game card or Nintendo Today or whatever?
Not that interested in the Nintendo Today.
Okay.
But I will
Alright.
catch the chat later. So take care of yourselves, you guys, and bye bye.
But